I think people think if you're not crying, then you're okay. But sometimes you're just like in between by Olivia D. Um, but yeah, welcome to episode 2 of my podcast. Hopefully you liked episode 1. And yes, for those of you who are wanting to get into my nitty gritty of my life, I'm just like trying to ease because not everybody knows me. So I'm trying to welcome myself. Like when you start a new job, you take a little bit of time. Take a little bit of time, get to know everybody, learn somebody's name, da da da, da, and then you build a routine. So I'm the personality hire. So I'm just trying to get to like know everybody and trying to let everybody know me without saying like, yeah, I I did hook up with someone in my car on the side of the road. It was in his apartment complex, so we're not see, we're not yet. Trust that will be one. Um, but no, I was just like, you know what? Like I always feel like I'm in between, and I was like, I should talk about it because I talked about why you shouldn't date me, but this is kind of like a in between, and then I don't know. We'll see what episode 3 is, but yeah, I'm just kind of like in between, and honestly, like I put in a lot of work. Like I recently, like someone recently called me out on my stuff and was like, called me out of my shit, and literally said like, you have grown a lot since I've known you. Like you should be impressed. And I'm like, I took a moment because obviously I want to be like, oh yeah, like I know, because like that's just me. I say I know, like it's nobody's business. Like when people say thank you, I say, oh I know. Oh, you look good today. Oh, I know. But no, I'm humble and honestly I don't look good right now. But um yeah, I was just like, you know what? I really have grown. And this podcast is proof because I really would not put myself out there like this. Not even podcast, like my channel. Like I putting myself out there. Like so yeah. So basically putting myself out there, here is how like a day typically goes for me. Um I wake up typically whenever I will only wake up to an alarm. Only wake up to an alarm. I will not wake up to somebody waking me up or anything like that. I will only wake up to an alarm. But yeah, typically, so like today, literally, I woke up and went to work. Went to work. I was a double, as y'all know. But yeah, I took a break and I went and got taco dirty and literally went back to work. So I literally had maybe 30 minutes. So I literally drove there real quick, drove back, ate my food in the parking lot, and then went to work. And then I begged one of my favorite coworkers to bring me an energy drink. And I was like, "Hey, girl, please, 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 please." But yeah, and honestly, like you'll see, like I don't, like just let me be prefacing, you'll see like different moods of me. Like you'll see like where one I'm like super bubbly and super extra, and then there's one that's like kind of just chill, kind of mellow. And honestly, I'm feeling like that kind of chill, mellow. So I apologize if you were expecting like, because you're not gonna get that today. At least you will get that soon. But yeah, I worked and then I worked a lot, and then yeah. But that's typically how like a day goes. And then like I have my car ride where I listen to music and I'm typically on the phone with someone either my cousin, one of my coworkers, one of my friends, or something. Which my coworkers are my friends, so I just needed to preface that because, like, my coworkers are my friends. But yeah, that's just kind of how it goes typically. Like a day in the life for me is really just. But then, like an ideal day, like I won't even talk about a day off because those are so rare. And usually it's like some. It's not an obligation to me, but like a family legal obligation. Cause like I don't know, like I feel like as like I grew up Hispanic. I am Hispanic, but like I grew up where like family comes first at some point. So I did that whole blowing off family when I was like 18. That's when I freshly moved out because I was like gay and I was still in the closet. So yeah, we kind of like obviously we wouldn't want to be around where we have to be fake, but now we're good. They accept me, all that. But no, literally, it's like gym. Right after the gym, my gym is right next to my favorite grocery store, Aldi. Shout out to Aldi. Love my Aldi. And then literally, I go home, I cook, and then I get ready for work. Like in there could be an app, in there could not be an app or something, but like typically it's like I like to make myself so busy, is being vulnerable with y'all. Um, I like to be busy, which obviously I talked about that in the in the last episode. But I like to be busy because I don't like to like really like I like going to the gym and learning new exercises and stuff like that because like then it becomes a part of my routine. Like I never that is one thing I will say. Like I eat the same thing for breakfast, protein waffles, without fail. I might do some Greek yogurt if I'm really hungry, but most likely not. But it's protein waffles and Greek yogurt or it's protein waffles and an apple. I'm so simple because I literally don't like thinking. Like I like to like it's already done. Like I already know what I'm gonna eat, and then yeah, honestly, so like I just try to fill as much time as I can. Like I really don't have time for me to relax, and yeah, and like I'm kind of like working toward like honestly me like I took a break from school. I took 2 semesters off. I took summer. I took fall. There it is. Got it. I took summer and fall off, and I literally just worked. And like, I kind of like realized like being away from school, like I want to go back to school. I want that next chapter to happen sooner than later. So like, yeah, that is like I felt so like I keep saying like the in between. Literally, this episode is about the personality hire who's in the in between. Like I'm literally in between like working and like I'm in my 20s basically. Basically I'm in my fucking 20s. I'm in my 20s. I'm trying to figure out how to build the rest of my life and I'm trying to figure out how to live in the now because I'm never going to be this young again. And it's like what do you do? What do you do? Do you prioritize bills? Do you prioritize being having fun? Like what do you like I'm only 20. I'm only 20. How am I supposed to know like and for those of y'all that get married before, before, power to you. I know what I want for breakfast because I have it in my fridge and I make sure it's grocery shop for breakfast. Tell me about lunch. Tell me about dinner. Could not tell you. I don't even know. I don't even know. But choosing a person for the rest of your life, power to you. But yeah, honestly, I'm just in my 20s. And that's basically it. I'm in my 20s. I don't know what's my next move, what's gonna happen, what's this, what's that. But yeah, that's why I'm like trying to date, but not trying to date, trying to do this, trying to not do that. Like, like there's so much stuff I want to do, but it's like there's not enough time, but then there's also so much time, and it's like, you know, that's just like, and honestly, these are the thoughts that happen that go through my head every day. Like literally yesterday, I obviously shot a podcast, and literally prior to that, I had literally planned out my like whole next month financially, with school, with work, everything. Literally, I planned it out. I knew what was gonna work, what was gonna do this, what was gonna do that, and it is crazy that literally within a split second that can all change because it's out of my power. I'm in my 20s. Like, what am I like? God forbid, knock on wood. Say like something happens. Like I don't know, anything can happen. I can wake up with a flat tire. Hopefully I don't. I have work tomorrow. Another double. But yeah, like so. But no. And honestly, the one thing that I do is I just make sure that like I always keep a positive mindset through and through. Delusion is the way that I keep myself sane. And it also is why I am insane. But we're not gonna talk about that. Because this is about the in between. And I'm in between sanity and insanity. So that's where I am with my delusion. Because like if I'm having a bad day, literally I look at what I got. I moved out at 18. I have I share a place with my brother. I have a car that works. I've dated so many bums. I know what it's like to date someone who doesn't have a car, who still lives with their parents. I've known what it's like to date someone who doesn't have money. And yes, we will get into my dating history and everything. So those of y'all who are just waiting for the gay guy to drop his dating history, it is coming. Don't worry. I just want to like show y'all that like I am human too, and like I'm honestly we're all doing this for the first time. How the are we supposed to know how to do this? Like literally, this is my first time shooting this episode. How am I supposed to know how to do right or wrong? But yeah. Anyways, that was a circle. Um, but yeah, honestly, just something in between everything. Literally, I'm just in between. I'm just in my 20s. And honestly, this might be a short episode. I mean, they pretty much are all short episodes. But yeah, let me know what y'all do want me to talk about in the comments, or DM me or text me if you have my number. Pretty sure most of y'all do. If y'all don't, then But pretty sure most of y'all do. And yeah, I'm pretty sure this comes out on Christmas. So Merry Christmas, everyone. And yeah, I will catch y'all in the next episode. Hopefully, it is a lot less of, I don't know. Honestly, it's gonna be the same. Like, if you don't like it, I have to figure out where the X button is right now. Like, I have to figure out where the X button is. Next episode, if I don't know where the X button is, literally call me out. Call me out. Literally do whatever. But yeah, I will catch y'all in the next one. And stay safe. Don't work too much. I know I'm talking, but I'm talking, therefore you should listen. But yeah, don't work too much. Enjoy Christmas. Enjoy the holidays. And I don't love y'all yet. I don't love y'all yet. This is a little new. This might get deleted, but I don't know if I love y'all yet.